to start off the day and just kind of chat, like warm up a bit. And then we will start our meeting with our performance coach, Evan.
So Evan, our performance coach, he personally has helped me a lot. We do team sessions and also individual. I think it's just kind of up to the players how much help they want individually. I think it's something that's like really interesting to me, and it helps me a ton.
My role for this boot camp is really, I think, first and foremost, because we are towards the end of the season and I'm joining the team a little late this season, really just to learn and listen to the team, the dynamics that are going on, the communications. And I'm also here to provide support to the players and to the team as a whole. So really everything that I do is really around their performance, both mental and physical, individually and as a team. So doing team presentations, talking to the players, really any way that I can be supportive to the team and the players right now is really my focus for this boot camp.
I come from an early day of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and we didn't have all that. We just had 5 players, right? And then eventually you got a coach, and then eventually you got an analyst. I never really got to see that. Towards the end of my Counter-Strike career, that's when that started coming in. So to see it and be a part of it now is freaking amazing, and I wish I had it 8 years ago. Just talking with the performance coach is so good for just your mental mindset. And since we're gamers, there's no real physical actions. Yeah, we move a mouse, whatever, right? It's all mental. So I think performance coaches are very, very important because confidence is key in gaming. Everyone has an ego, and you got to find a way to balance that, right? Don't have too much of an ego, but still have confidence. And performance coach helps me there.
And I think for the 5 players, the first thing that comes to mind is coachability, right? Like, you guys all have huge followings, you guys all have high ranks, you guys have all had success individually, separate of this team, and it takes eliminating your ego and putting your ego aside to be coachable, right? To kind of put yourself in that mindset that I still have things to learn. I don't have it all figured out. One of my favorite phrases is none of us here is a finished product, right? Like, we're all still trying to get better. Like the background coming into this tournament right now is like we've underperformed, we've had some guys leave, we've added a couple of new guys, but really none of that matters. Like, all that matters is right now, is like this practice that we're gonna have. And it's a pretty long day, right? So I would think growth in becoming a better player, becoming a better person, like these are huge aspects of eliminating your ego and continuing to develop. Anybody can think of anything else that would be a benefit to eliminating your ego? Shroud, this is your opportunity to push back and you know, put me in my place and tell me how ego is actually really beneficial.
Yeah, I'm all for ego, honestly. As long as you manage your ego, it works really well in video games.
So elaborate on that. Like, how does it work well?
I mean, maybe ego is the wrong word. Maybe just confidence, but confidence kind of is ego in a way, right? Like, you make smarter decisions the more confident you are.
In a game like this, confidence is like almost entirely everything.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different variables in the game itself that, like, if you're hyper focused on like being the perfect team or the better team essentially, then like I feel like the second you face adversity, it's like gonna kind of like hurt your confidence a little bit. Like, focusing on like yourself with the focusing on like your team, being confident in what you're doing is always going to be like more beneficial than like focusing on the other like opponent rather. So like in a sense, like I think I had a similar talk with you about like I have like a big ego in a sense that like I'm very confident in everything that I say, and like I truly believe like that I like have a really good like idea better than someone else would have in my position. So like that like puts me in a good like I don't know, that puts me in a position that like I feel like I could do my job better than other people, like understanding it from like a better level. But that is an ego.
How is that detrimental to your job?
Because the things that I say I'm always going to be sure of. That's like
No. How is that detrimental? You said I always know things better than other people.
Other people in my position, specific.
Right. So you have nothing else to learn?
No.
You can't learn from other people?
You can still learn with an ego. I gotta always learn. I'm always watching. I'm always like studying.
Like,
So I think right now, yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, like, there's a way, like, if we play against a team, Brock, like, I think is worse, I'll still, like, if they do something good, like, I'll still, like, think that it was good. You know, like, I'll appreciate, or, like, you feel like, what you're saying, like, keep an open mind. Like, you can still take things and learn things from people or, like, teams that you think are worse or something. And if you, like, completely disrespect them or something, you probably wouldn't. I don't know. Like, I might still think I'm a better player or a better team than this team, but they might be doing something right that we're not.
Yes,
And
I love that. I appreciate that you brought that up, Shaz, because like obviously sometimes we're playing guys or teams that we're going to play here in a couple of weeks or in a couple of days. We understand that, but not everybody is going to be at that level. We might play people that are below us. And I think kind of like we're kind of talking about two different things. You guys are using the word ego, and I think what you're trying to convey is confidence. So like we're here, we're in this moment. Everything that we've done in the past has got us into this room, into this moment. And let's go out today, let's give great effort, and let's have a full enjoyment for not only playing our game, but celebrating our teammates and focusing on the small win. So go out there and dominate.
Go Sentinels!
Okay, so this is funny because it's not as bad. It's only like 35.
Oh yeah, I forgot what the camera account. Damn, they didn't give me one? That's crazy.
Well, they just passwords like kind of passwords. My password's easy to remember. What's the time?
How are we feeling today, guys?
Splendid.
Splendid?
What a great word.
Vicious?
Vicious.
We won though, we came back.
I remember that.
It was after a
Tyson, how are
timeout.
you feeling?
Good.
Good. Okay. Thumbs up. From Tyson. Love it. Thumbs up. All right, guys. I'm very excited to see you guys play today.
Welcome to the VCT NA LCQ. We've made it here. We're going to find out who will be our final North American representative at Champs.
And that's what I want you guys to think about today. Like, we know we're stepping into the storm. We know we're stepping into the storm, but like, we are prepped for this. And again, like, I'm just really big on focusing on those little things that we have to do to succeed. We're not focused on the whole match. We're focused on this round. We're focused in this moment. So again, like, lean on each other. Positive, obviously, you know, we're in that game day mentality, but lean on each other, pump each other up, and look forward to celebrating with you guys here in about 3 hours.
Oh yeah?
Let's get it.
Should I get you phone?